all love each other.
You have hiccups that, I don't know, the doors are always shut and you lock it behind you because you're not forgiving, David. You're not forgiving.
No, I'm not.
And I that's part of it because when you're not forgiving, when something happens, whether it's your fault or their fault, it's just it taints it so much for you that you don't know how to move past it.
Well, let me like, okay, you take like someone like a Margaret Josephs, who I was friends with. When Margaret and I parted ways
Yep.
for business, I did my business. She said to me, I want you to remember this. I never said a word bad about you publicly. And I'm like, that is the difference. So listen, I am not saying I want to reconcile and have a friendship with Margaret. It's just, I love her. She's great. Nothing against her. But that's the difference. So do I forgive her for anything she might have done to me? She'll roll her eyes when she hears this and say, I didn't do anything. Like there was nothing bad. Like I have nothing against her. Once you speak negative about me in the public, that's the difference. No, no, I do not forgive you. I could take it further, but it would get not nice.
But,
So,
but you have to
um,
also realize your job and what you do. Look at what you
yeah,
talk about everybody.
correct.
So if
Correct.
you're talking about everybody and you have an opinion, they should be
Correct.
allowed to have any opinion about you, and you should be able to go, I know where the intentions are from what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's where I disagree. I understand. This is why when people say bad things about me, I don't care because I do agree with that. I sit here and I say the nastiest things about people. And
No.
so, well, not everyone.
No, I'm kidding. Yes,
I
we know.
love Sutton. I love Lisa Rinna. There's a lot of people I do enjoy.
Yeah.
MJ and Gigi, wonderful people. But no, I do. When someone says something bad about me, I swear to you, it doesn't affect me. I don't feed into it. It doesn't bother me at all because you should not have a microphone and be a public figure, whether huge, medium, small, whatever version of it. That's the job. So when they say horrible things about you, I really don't. I pay it no attention. It doesn't make me any more money or less money. I move on.
Yeah.
However, I disagree. The intentions are not like when I called Teresa the animal across the river, and I know some things that she's lied about. I really don't have the bad intentions against Teresa. The day that I stop this job, I have nothing bad to say about Teresa. It's just I'm reporting on what I see. Those people that speak poorly, if we can go down the list, it's very bad intentions. Listen, when they hate you because you are successful and they can't be you. So I understand why people hate me. I get it. But the intentions are bad. That's where I disagree with you. It is personal. And
One
so
thing about us though
that's
is
where I won't forgive. I actually won't. No.
I understand, but one thing about us and that the way we live our lives is we have friendships with everybody, and we base our friendships and our relationships with that person on specifically how they treat us and reciprocate and how we have a friendship. If they're trashing someone else or saying something about somebody else, that doesn't, that's not my interaction with this person. So I can't say, oh, I don't like this person because they said this about that person because I don't know what their relationship is with that specific person. So I'm kind of like, we're the nice guys in Beverly Hills, always on the fence,
But it's not
teetering
a,
that love everybody.
but let me tell you, David, that's harder. It's harder to be friends with everybody than it is not to be,
True.
because it makes things more complicated and difficult.
Right.
I mean, we have a store at Rodeo Drive for over 35 years.
Right.
Number one, you won't stay in business for that long if you weren't a nice person.
Correct.
You won't be at a location servicing an entire community of people that have the best at their fingertips if you weren't a nice person. And it's not
Right.
just being nice. We deliver on the products we promise we're going to deliver on.
Correct.
We deliver on the relationship and the authenticity that we know we are.
From the dress designs to the coffee reads. Can I let your listeners know we'll be in New York
Oh my
June
God, we're coming to New
4th
York.
through the 10th.
I'm not thrilled with these dates because I'm going to be in LA for a lot of that.
Yeah,
but
but
go
we'll
on.
do like one or at least one
Okay.
day.
Yes.
June 4th through the 10th for live coffee readings in New York and New Jersey. And your listeners can go to polattu.com. POLATTEU.com. They got
Oh my God, we're also we're gonna be going to Atlanta the end of the month, and we're gonna
No, that's June, end of June.
end of June.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
taping
what month is
Well,
this?
this will be
We don't even
June.
know.
Well, when people hear this, it'll be June.
Oh, so
Yeah.
June. So the end of June, we're gonna also be in Atlanta because we're doing a project. We just
Filming
found
a
out about.
show.
We can't talk about it, but we're doing something there, and then we're gonna be doing. And I said, you know what? Why not do coffee reads while I'm there? So we're gonna do coffee reads in Atlanta too, in Georgia.
After we're done filming. Yep.
I'm very glad that MJ and Jeff have reconciled. I, again, stand by everything I said. The intention is bad. But can I just say two things?
Sure.
I have three things. One, I 100% agree with you, Patrik. I've said the same thing. I say the same thing all day, every day. Your enemy will never be my enemy. That's why I'm not friends. In a way, that's why I'm not friends with Margaret. I totally agree with that. Whoever you have a problem with, if they're good with me and our reaction is great, I will not go and not like this person because of you. Never. So I agree with that. Pol, I agree with you too. It is much, much, much harder to be liked by everyone than hated by everyone. Trust me, the freedom and happiness, this really is from the bottom of my heart that I feel on an hourly basis. It was a decision I made somewhere in the 6 years of running this. You have to make a decision. You either do it one way or you do it the other way. I chose it this way. I am loyal to myself first and foremost, and second to this audience. So I don't disagree with that. And I'm no shade. It's very hard to be liked by everyone. I just love not caring, and I truly don't care. But can I just tell you one thing before we move on?
Okay.
The 5 reasons people hate you. This is to all the people where we're talking about that hate me.
Tell me.
Yeah.
And this is so true. It's not even half true. They want to be you, but they can't match you. I could think of each person publicly that hates me. True.
They want to be you, but
they can't match you. I'm saying this to these other podcasters and everyone.
Okay.
So that's the first thing. They want to be you, but they can't match you. 2, your confidence reminds them of their insecurities.
So your confidence reminds them
Because it's their problem, is what he's saying.
Okay.
Right. I'm confident. I'm great at this job. I'm this, that, whatever it is that I'm. In other words, you're winning at life. 3, and that's not your problem. You should never make yourself smaller because someone else is insecure. That ain't my problem. Get therapy. Number 3, you're doing what they're
or a coffee read.
Get a coffee read. Yeah, the coffee reads are very self-assuring. You're doing what they're too afraid to try. True.
Yeah.
How many people that do what I do are okay just being hated by everybody?
Well, it's not easy.
It's not easy. Thank you. So I'm doing what they're afraid to do. 4, each one of these applies to all these people we're referred to. Your success shines a light on their stagnation. Ooh, they're not doing as well as me.
Well, not necessarily their stagnation, but your success, I would say, shines the light on they wish they could do it, but they haven't taken that leap of faith to do it.
No. I think that last part was the people that hate you.
They're not as successful in the podcast business, which is sad. I'm sad for them. I am.
That doesn't